everyone, and welcome to my movie channel. Today's movie is Dune Part 2, directed by Denis Villeneuve. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. This movie stars Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya, and Florence Pugh. This movie follows Paul Atreides as he tries to get revenge for his father while learning to assimilate with Chani's crew. One of the big tests that Paul must do to prove he is the Messiah and he is the leader of the crew is to ride this very dangerous sandworm all across the desert. This is one of my favorite scenes, and it also ties into a very funny marketing tool that this movie used, where there were popcorn buckets and it looked like the worm's butthole was the top of the popcorn bucket, and you had to reach in there and eat popcorn. Speaking of the movie's marketing, I really liked how the actors and actresses addressed promoting this movie. Zendaya dressed as a robot on the red carpet, and it was amazing. One of the most gripping stories in this whole movie is Paul the Messiah? Is it destiny for him to lead these two groups across the desert and save everyone? There are some people who believe it blindly, and there are some people who don't believe it at all. The most interesting person in this discussion is Chani, because she may not believe Paul is the Messiah, but she does believe in Paul. Meanwhile, Paul's family, specifically his mother, Lady Jessica, are being hunted by a very dangerous warrior, played excellent by Austin Butler. This man is bald. He lives in a city that the sun does not touch because it's covered by a black sun, which means the characters are all in black and white, and they're always hot. And the black and white city is beautiful and haunting. One of my favorite scenes in this city is when the father, to test Austin Butler, puts his son in a staged fight to impress the people, but it's not a staged fight. The father wants to see if the son has survival skills. Midway through the fight, his son realizes this and kills his enemy anyway. I think that my favorite part about this film is the final fight between Austin Butler and Timothée Chalamet's character. Paul must fight him to the death, and I will not spoil who wins. I saw the first Dune on HBO Max in 2021 because I couldn't get to the theater in time. I enjoyed the first movie, but I thought it was way too slow and way too dark and hard to see. In this movie, the colors are brighter, the motives are more clear, the characters are more engaging, the story moves faster. I think it's important to note that one of the reasons this is probably true is the Dune books are all very, very long. The first Dune movie and the second Dune movie are just the first Dune book, and they split the book into two films. I think that is why the sequel is so much better. My favorite new character that they added was Princess Irina, played by Florence Pugh. She is a fair but strict ruler, and she is very supportive of her father, and she plays a very interesting role at the end that will alter Paul and Chani's relationship forever, which I dare not spoil here. There are so many cool things in this movie. There are sandworms, black suns, pretty princesses, fight scenes, desperation. I cannot recommend this movie enough. This movie is doing well at the box office, but if you haven't seen it, go out and see it. The summer movie season is here, and I think we are in for a fun ride. I am going to give Dune 2 the rarely seen but always appreciated A plus. Go see this movie. This movie might be in my top 3 sci-fi films of all time. This is definitely my movie of the year so far. Guys, I hope to have more reviews coming to you very, very soon. Until then, my name is Josh Buck. Thank you, as always, for checking out the channel. And until then, bye-bye.